What's going on, guys? My name's Theoatrix, and today Jagex released the Giants Foundry, a new smithing training area found in East Al-Kharid. It provides great XP rates across all smithing levels, along with a range of useful rewards such as the 8 Cannonball Mold and the Colossal Blade. The activity involves molding and refining swords based on certain specifications while maintaining the correct sword temperature. To do the Giants Foundry, you need to complete the new quest called the Sleeping Giants, which requires level 15 smithing. In this video, I'll explain how to do the new smithing method, the XP rates, rewards, and I'll also show the quest. This is how the activity works in more detail. First off, you grab a commission from Kovac, the Hill Giant, and this specifies the requirements for the sword, including terms like narrow, heavy, and spiked. You then set up your mold by clicking on the mold jig, selecting options that best match your sword's requirements. Then you fill the crucible with 28 metal bars, and you can also include completed metal items like plate bodies and swords. Once it's full, you pour it on the mold, and then you pour a bucket of water or use ice gloves to retrieve the pre-formed sword. While you're holding this sword, an overlay appears. The top bar shows how well you've made the sword, decreasing if you make mistakes. The middle bar shows the temperature of the sword, with color indicators to show which stage of refinement you're on. The bottom bar shows your refinement progress, and when this is full, the sword is complete, and once again there's color indicators for each refinement stage. The bars get more complex with higher level metals, the temperature sections are smaller, and there's more refinement stages. If the temperature is too hot, you take it to the waterfall, and you can choose to quench the sword to make the temperature decrease faster. If the temperature is too cold, you take the sword to the lava pool, and you can dunk it to speed that one up too. The red refinement stage is using the trip hammer, and the temperature needs to stay in the correct colored section while you're working on the sword, otherwise it loses quality. The green refinement stage corresponds to the polishing wheel, and the yellow stage is the grindstone. Using the trip hammer and the polishing wheel decreases the temperature of your sword, so you should aim to start when the arrow is as far to the right in the bar. The grindstone increases your sword's temperature, so you should aim to have the arrow to the left before starting. Once you complete all stages of refinement, you're notified that you've completed the sword, and you should hand it in to Kovac. You receive smithing XP, coins, and foundry reputation. You can spend the foundry reputation in Kovac's shop. With a total of 15,000 reputation, you can get the smith's uniform, and this skilling outfit gives 2 great smithing boosts. Firstly, each piece of the outfit gives a 20% chance to speed up anvil smithing by 1 tick, so instead of being 5 ticks per item, it becomes 4 ticks. Wearing the full smith's uniform gives a 100% chance, so every item you smith will be 1 tick faster. The second boost is that you get a 20% chance per piece to get extra completion points while smithing at the foundry, so it speeds up the process. And this one also goes to a 100% chance with the entire outfit on. With 2,000 reputation, you can buy the 8 Cannonball Mold, and this allows you to use 2 steel bars at a time to create 8 cannonballs instead of the usual 4. The smithing speed is the same, so you essentially double your output. With 5,000 reputation, you can purchase the Colossal Sword, equipable with level 60 attack. This two-handed sword has slightly better stats than the Dragon 2H sword, but it has a slightly faster attack speed. With the Colossal Sword, there's an added bonus where your max hit increases depending on the size of your enemy. So if the enemy is 3x3 tiles, your max hit is increased by 6. This effect caps at a 5x5 enemy, so the biggest max hit increase you get is 10. For only 15 reputation, you can get smithing catalysts, and these are used while you're making bars. At a furnace, it halves the amount of coal used, and at the same time doubles the smithing XP that you get. But the smithing catalyst is consumed, so you need 1 per bar. The catalysts also work at the blast furnace, giving double the amount of XP for the bar, but it doesn't reduce the amount of coal used. Another reward with 300 reputation, you can buy Kovacs Grog, which you can drink to get a temporary smithing boost of 4. This could be useful for a range of quests, like the Devious Minds 65 smithing requirement, or to boost to 50 for Legends quest. You can also purchase ore packs for 200 reputation, and these contain 30 ores, mostly coal ores, and a small chance of other types. There's also a range of molds available for 300 to 450 reputation each. These aid you within the Giant's Foundry, producing higher quality items that better adhere to the specifications. As I said at the beginning, the XP rates are decent within the Giant's Foundry. Jagex gave us the approximate XP rates depending on the type of metal you use. The XP rates scale from around 50k per hour to 270 at higher tier bars. The GP per XP has also been given to us, and at the mid-alloy tiers, the method is profitable, but only slightly. It seems that you can get faster XP per hour if you dunk and quench your sword in order to speed up the temperature changes, but I do want to test out the method for a longer time before I say anything definite about XP rates. Compared to the Blast Furnace, the Foundry can be a slower but less expensive way to train. However, the highest alloy tier is slower and more expensive. In saying that though, the rewards from the Foundry are a game changer. So to end this video, I want to show you guys a bit about the new quest. It requires only 15 smithing to complete, and as a reward you get 1 quest point, 6,000 smithing XP, and of course access to the Giant's Foundry. It's a fairly short quest that teaches you how to use the smithing activity. To complete it, there's a bunch of items you'll need, and they're all on the screen right now. The quest start is in Al Kharid, south of the Jewel Arena, which you can get to with a glory, or a dueling ring. To start it, you strike the hill giant near the quest icon on the minimap, and this starts a conversation about the Giant's Foundry. You then enter the Foundry, where Kovac instructs you on what to repair and how to create your first sword. After completing the quest, you unlock the Giant's Foundry minigame teleport, which takes you right outside. Anyways, that's the new Giant's Foundry. What do you guys think of this update? I used to really enjoy the Artisan's Workshop in RS2, and this activity is a little similar, so it's definitely an enjoyable way to train smithing. I think the rewards are great, and I'm definitely going to get that Smith's uniform, and probably the Cannonball mold on my Iron Man. If you're new around here, subscribe to my channel for more old school videos, and be sure to leave a like if you enjoy these game update videos. If you want to support my channel and get a gaming mousepad, check out my merch store at merch.theoatrix.net. For 48 hours following the release of this video, you can use the coupon SMITHING to get 20% off your order. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.